Hello, today we are going to go over how to download, install, and configure the eBots printer services so that you can print labels from Ultriva. We will go over the prerequisites, download that software, install it, configure it, and also configure Internet Explorer. Some of the prerequisites: if you are using an Apple product, you do not need to install this software. You should instead talk to whoever you're buying that product from so that they can change a configuration setting within Ultriva so that you will be able to print the labels. Otherwise, if you're using a Windows product, practically anyone is acceptable. And also any Windows compatible printer that is already installed on your computer as well. And with that, we are ready to jump in to downloading the software. If you're already logged into Ultriva, in the upper right hand corner, you'll see a help button. Go ahead and click help. That will open up a new tab here in Internet Explorer. If we scroll down, there are two sections under eBots Printer Services. One of these selections is if you're supplying to Emerson, you would need to choose which division. If you are unsure which division, or if you do not see your division, go ahead and click generic. We'll go ahead and close this. So that if you're not supplying to Emerson, you would click the first option here and download the software and manual. We will go ahead and save this. Give it a few seconds to download here. All right, we are almost done. We will go ahead and open that folder, and we are going to actually right-click this and choose Extract here. All right, so we have our folder, and we're going to go into that folder. You will see you have two selections here. One is the README PDF. It's very important. These are the instructions on how to do the install, and there's also a troubleshooting guide as well. And here is what that README PDF actually looks like. And you can see we have the getting started, installing it, setting it up, and the troubleshooting. All right, so it is very important. You do need to be an administrator on this machine that you're doing this install on. So we're going to right-click this setup, and we're going to say Run as Administrator. Keep in mind, you might need help from your IT department in order to do this. All right, now we're going to go ahead and click Next. We will accept this license agreement and say Next. We put in our name, our organization, and we put in our serial number, and that serial number is included in that README PDF. Go ahead and click Next, 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 and Install. And finally Finish. All right, now we are finished with that portion. Now we need to configure this. So I'm going to click my Windows Start button. I do have Windows 8. Yours might be a little bit different if you're still using XP, Windows 7, or something else. But at any rate, we're going to search through our programs until we see eBots and eBots Printer Services. Go ahead and open that. We're going to say File, Printer Setup. We're going to choose our printer here. This is the label printer where you're going to be printing your documents, or printing your labels, And after you do that, you do want to check mark, set this as my default. You're not changing your Windows default. This will just be the default for printing the labels through Ultriva. All right, and then next, check out your paper source and your size. Make sure that is accurate. And the orientation. Most label printers are landscape. Yours might be different. It could be portrait. And then once we make that selection, we select OK. Now we're going to click on File, Configure Service. We're going to put some dummy text here in this web server URL box. I'm just going to put ABC. You do want to choose this button here for Use Default Printer. And then we're going to select OK. All right, and now we just choose File Exit, and we get out of the eBotch printer services completely. I'll go ahead and we'll close these tabs. Next, in Internet Explorer, what you will want to do is click on Tools, Internet Options, go to the Security tab, select Trusted Sites, and then click on Sites. And what we want to do is add this website to our secure zone. And now we are ready to close, and we're ready to say OK. And now let's try printing a label. Oh, let's see. It's been too long. I'm going to have to log back in again. All right, now that we are logged back in, let's try to print our label here. Put the check mark and we'll choose print. And all right, now our label has printed to our label printer successfully. If you run into any issues, we do have that troubleshooting section. And I hope this video has been helpful for you.